Explosive news out of North Korea, the second best Korea. Today, the DPRK said that it conducted an underground nuclear test amid threats of more sanctions from the United States and others. Donald Trump's campaign manager, Kellyanne Conway, said on CBS this morning that North Korea would not dare do such a thing if her tough guy boss were president. And in a statement, the Trump campaign pointed the blame at Hillary Clinton's tenure at the State Department. Quote, Clinton promised to work to end North Korea's nuclear program as Secretary of State, yet the program has only grown in strength and sophistication. Hillary Clinton's North Korean policy is just one more calamitous diplomatic failure from a failed Secretary of State, end quote. On the counterpoint, Hillary Clinton's statement was about the temperament needed to be commander-in-chief. Quote, this is another reminder that America must elect a president who can confront the threats we face with steadiness and strength, end quote. This week, the presidential race has been unusually tuned to themes of national security. Both campaigns have devoted rallies to the topic in recent days and announced endorsements from retired military leaders. But the major event was when the candidates squared off on NBC for that commander-in-chief forum on the Intrepid. So, Donny, I ask you here on this Friday, no longer a summer Friday, it's sort of a fall, post-summer Friday, post-Labor Day Friday. I ask you, looking back over the week of national security hubbub, who won the week on national security?
Who won the week, we'll find out November 8th. I really think this election was encapsulated by everything that happened this week. And it's a simple hand-to-hand combat. And the calculus is this from Trump's point of view, is that any bad foreign thing that happens, such as that happened today as far as South Korea, North Korea and the nukes, it happened because of weakness and it happened on Hillary Clinton's watch. Right. And I have a strong hand to fix it. If you're Hillary Clinton, the response is, no, that's not a strong hand. That's a scary, unsteady hand, and I have the steady hand.
And an unusually small one.
And a usually small one that she's saving that for the day before election. And that is the calculus we're going back and forth. And the American public, and it's really a left brain, right brain decision, because Trump is actually not offering anything other than, I'm going to huff, I'm going to puff, I'm going to blow your house down. So we're not going to know till November 8th. I don't have the answer to that right now.
It is fascinating to me that both campaigns believe they won this week. I was just over at the Clinton headquarters in Brooklyn, and they think this week was great for them. Most people looked at the commander-in-chief forum and thought that Trump did better. Some people said that was because the questions were too easy, that she got tougher treatment. But he was just down at the Value Voters Summit down in Washington just now, speaking, saying, I killed her in this debate. Everybody thinks I'm the stronger commander-in-chief. It's interesting that both campaigns think they have the upper hand here. I do think one thing that has happened this week, though, as a result of all this coverage, is that the focus on substance is starting to move to the fore and away from style, where Trump often wins in terms of his style points. It's now people are starting to actually look at a little bit more of the substantive things. We're going to talk about Putin in a second. I think that plays to Hillary Clinton's favor in the long run.
This is, to that point, this election needs to be an IQ test for the American public. And I don't mean that in an elitist way. Versus,
well, you do a little.
A little bit.
A little. I mean, you can't help but be elitist.
But a man of the people elitist.
Right,
okay?
Yeah, right.
Versus just, I'm strong and here's what I'm going to do, versus, no, here are the problems, what are your solutions? And I hope the American public does some digging. I really, really, really do, because the fact that Trump thought he won that, and I think viscerally he did, is the scary thing.
And some of the polling shows that he has a point.